Welcome back to the channel. Stoked you're here. Today's video is about 4 mistakes to avoid when it comes to nutrition. And before I jump into it, be sure to like this video and subscribe. Those two things help so much to create more content like this and to grow the channel to make more impact. And with that said, let's jump into the video. All right, the first diet mistake to avoid is just that. The idea of a diet in general. Being on a diet implies there's a start date and a finish date. It also implies you can be on it or off it. But in my experience, in my opinion, the best way to approach nutrition is from a holistic, realistic, and sustainable approach. Also, by definition, most diets are very restrictive and by nature not sustainable. They don't allow for the freedom and the flexibility that most people want to enjoy in everyday life. So diets by definition do not get you long-term results, and therefore we should just drop the whole diet approach in general. So the solution is to embrace a lifestyle holistically. Think progress over perfection, because short-term success at the expense of your long-term success is not really progress. Number 2, the extreme all-in or all-out mentality. It's easy to fall into the belief that the more extreme something is, the better results you'll get, or you have to be all in or all out. But extreme anything is the enemy of consistency. Like the more extreme my approach to anything, the harder it is to consistently maintain that plan or approach. The all-in mentality leads to burnout, and it can lead to sporadic living when one day you feel like you're on top of the mountain, the next day you feel like you're in the biggest, darkest valley you've ever been in. And so the goal is not all in or all out, but consistent 80-20 lifestyle. For example, some people cut out all sugar from their diet, or some people start a 30-day cleanse where there's no processed foods. And if you can do that forever, then great. But if you can't do that for a year, it may be not realistic to try to do that for 30 days or 60 days. This is why some people lose weight super fast and then gain it all back in a couple months. True success in health and fitness is sustainability. So the solution is to embrace the 1% better mentality. Embrace sustainability, longevity. I don't know about you, but I want to be around for my kids and my grandkids one day as healthy and fit and strong and capable as possible. So embrace the 1% better mentality and think sustainability and longevity. Number 3 is the calorie restriction approach. And this could be summarized by eating less and moving more. And I get it, that makes sense. It is true to some extent. But what happens here, if we're not careful, is you think that by restricting your calories and just moving more, you're going to build your body. Now, this approach can obviously lead to burnout, because if you're not getting the proper energy from food, then you're not able to work out or run or lift at the level you would want to build a body. So the key here is reframing it. It's going from food is making me fat to food is fuel. I need to fuel my body. I get to fuel my body, and I want to build my body. So many times when the approach is eat less, move more, people end up just losing body weight and not body fat. So they become a lesser, maybe skinnier version of themselves right now, and they're not stoked when they're 20 pounds lighter because their body kind of looks the same. But if we can lower body fat and we can keep and build muscle, then we actually change the way we look. And most people, like myself, want a muscular build. They want to be toned. They want to be lean. They want to look like an athlete or look the best way possible. And that happens from lifting weights. It happens from building your body, filling up on God-made foods, hitting your protein goal daily or as many times throughout the week as possible. So resistance training plays a role, and then daily movement, hitting your protein goal, and tracking progress. And it's okay if you have bad days. Again, it's not about being perfect, but it's about progressing consistently forward. So the solution to just eat less and move more is food is fuel and build your body. That happens through resistance training, through daily movement, and through hitting your protein goal. And last but not least is the magic pill illusion. This is the idea that there is some type of magic pill or quick fix that will solve all your problems overnight. And I'm just telling you that does not exist. Typically, if someone's selling a magic pill to you or to me, it's because they actually make money when we buy. The truth is, there is no quick fixes. For example, the person who gets liposuction, they fix the surface level issue, but the underlying root cause will manifest itself just in a different way. It's like someone who's broke, who's never learned how to deal with money and save and invest, and he hits the lottery. So he wins the lottery, he's a millionaire overnight. But he never fixed his financial habits. He never fixed his ability to save money or to invest. And so given enough time, that guy will eventually go broke because the root issue was not addressed. So the solution is to embrace the no shortcut mentality and always get to the root cause of everything. There are no shortcuts. There is no quick fix. There's no magic bullet. The closest thing to a magic pill is consistency and patience. Most of the time for you and I to get where we want to go, the only thing that's in the way is the time needed to get there. So make time your friend by getting into positive trajectory. That means getting enough sleep. That means having an evening routine. It means getting proper daily movement, 8 to 10,000 steps. It means hitting your protein goal as many days as possible throughout the week. Strength training 4 to 5 times a week, and hydrating enough throughout the day. So those are my 4 biggest diet mistakes to avoid in 2024. I hope they were helpful. I hope I clearly explained them. If you have any questions, drop a comment. I check them every day, and I'd love to help, love to have a conversation about nutrition. If you want to know more about my daily nutrition, click this video. And if you want to know more about my daily routine and the habits that I try to practice every day, click this video. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And until next video, we'll see you then. Peace.